Hey, it's Tourism Tim, and we got a great show today. I love getting free travel marketing. And the other day I posted a video and talked about the importance of inbound links to help with your ranking. Well, I'm going to show you a great way to get inbound links, free advertising, and help dominate in your global market. And once again, it's free, and you can use this all over the world. I am talking about Craigslist. Most of you may be thinking about Craigslist for selling a product, hiring a carpenter, discussions, personals, but no, there's a section in Craigslist that is specifically for services, and there's a thing in there on travel and vacation. It's free to sign up, it's free to post an ad, and more than anything, it's really easy to do. So let's go take a look at a few ads, and then I'm going to show you how easy you can set this thing up. It takes all of 15 minutes, and it only gets better. So I'm here at Craigslist, and before I want to go over here and show you that, look, they've got a whole Craigslist for everywhere in the world: Canada, Europe, Asia Pacific, Oceania, which is, they've got Tasmania, Sydney, Perth, New Zealand is on here. There's really no place in the world that is not represented in Craigslist anymore. It is a huge site and gets millions and millions of visitors every day. So, and there's a big new phenomena happening in the internet now, in that something like over 80% of all searches now fall in what they call the local category. People are looking for local services and service providers in a region. So to start showing up in a local listing is super important. So let's go take a look at my area. So I'm in the Bay Area. I'm about an hour north of San Francisco. And so what I did is, so you can see here, I'm going to enlarge this a little bit so we can see a little bit better. If you go over here under services, you'll see under services it says travel/VAC, which is vacation. And I think one of the first things you should do is do some searches first having to do with your space, whether you're a tour operator, whether you have lodging, whether you're a travel agent. You can represent yourself in any way. So I'm going to do a search for tours, and I've already pre-selected the travel vacation criteria, and then I'm going to search the entire post, and we're searching for that. And I've gone through here, and you can see there was 142 relevant websites found under the San Francisco Bay Area's Craigslist services offered travel vacation services. So I'm just scrolling down here. Limousine for Napa Sonoma County wine tours. Here's wine tours transportation, airport transportation. Here's another private wine tours. I'm in wine country, so that's a very popular activity. Here's Monterey Travel Guide. And they just go on and on and on. So I think you should go take a look at a few of these, and I grabbed a few in particular I liked. Here it says, you'll notice that one of the key things when you do your listing is you want to make sure you get your very most important keyword phrases in the title of your ad. So this one, Wine Country Tours Special Offer. And it's by Wine Country Heaven. So instantly, you think there's any question as to what this is about? Now these people are really, really smart. You can use HTML coding when you put your free ad in here, and they put together a ad with nice, happy people. They're in wine country. They're able to use formatting as far as color. They had a background done. They probably created this as a Microsoft Word document and just saved it as HTML, and then cut and pasted and dropped it right into the place where you do your ad. So it's really straightforward. So not only are you getting real people searching for real services, but remember a few issues back, Tours Marketing TV, where I talked about the importance of inbound links. Here, these people have got an inbound link right here to gloriaferrar.com. They've got one link here, and in fact, I just noticed it says template and image hosting provided by use.com. Looks like a good thing to check out. I'll look at that at another time. Here's another one I liked a lot. These are Sausalito and Muir Woods combo tours. Very popular places here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Very well done. Bay Area Best Bay Area Tours. They got a nice pictures, and look, they've got multiple URLs here. Here's visit our website. There's a URL, and then look this, book tour, which is a link to right to their website. So and these are hot links right to the site, and you're able to put all this information on here. This is free advertising. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can get links, you can get pictures, you can put testimonials. There's really no limit on what you can do. Let's look at a couple others. Oh, what a surprise! This same tour operator has different tours. So what they've done, and this is, I believe, is within the parameters of Craigslist. They've got different individual tours listed as separate listings in Craigslist. So they've got multiple ads going here in Craigslist. For example, it says here, Wine Country Tours, that's their ad. Sausalito Muir Woods Combo Tours, that's that company. Here's Napa Sonoma Wine Tours all day. Oh, look, same company, just a different tour. So they're getting multiple placements, multiple links, and people who are looking for a very specific tour in a very specific area will find them. So let's take a look at, let me see how much time we got going here. You know, I've only got 15 minutes to do these ads on YouTube, so I have to be pretty quick. So let's look how easy it is to set up an ad. So I'd go back to the area that I am is in my area, which is San Francisco Bay Area, my account. And actually, I've got some ads going right now. Let's just take a quick look at one I just put in today. Just I was playing around here. It said manage. This one was super simple. I wanted to see how many links could I get in there, and could I put some of my social media links in there. This has no pictures whatsoever. I posted this morning, and in 15 minutes it was live and showing up. The title, Free Travel Marketing and Tourism Business Course, Santa Rosa, which is where I am. Attention current and future travel professionals. And it says, you know, check out my free 3-part special report and free travel business online radio show. And look, there's a link here, and this is a link with anchor text in it. Online tourism marketing radio show, travelbusinesssuccess.com, which is, these are my keywords with a link going right to my site. Oh, here's another one. Here's one to a 3-part free tourism marketing secret special report that's going to my other website. Here's all my social media stuff. So you can do a lot of things. Now, if you want to get really fancy, you can add pictures. You can do something like this. It gave me the page to edit it. So look, this is tourism marketing, travel business consulting. You know, here's some pictures of me. Here's a picture of me flying my ultralight. Here I am in Mongolia. Here I am driving a Ferrari. Actually, it's a Lamborghini. And a little bit about my business. Oh, look at this. More links to my websites. And so really anything is possible. So let's go back to show you how easy it is for you. So let's imagine you've set up a free account, which is super easy to do. Just go to Craigslist.org, open up an account. It's free. And then you go to post to classifieds. They say, okay, what kind of ad do you want to do? Well, I want to do a service because I'm a travel agent, or I'm a tour operator, or I'm a hotelier, or a bed and breakfast, or I have an inn. And so you go to services offered, you click that, and automatically it goes to choose a category. Well, look, you've got cycle services, you've got maybe you do some lessons and touring as part of your travel. Here's travel vacations services. Click that. It automatically takes you there. It then says, where do you want to post your ad? Now, you could be in Africa, but post an ad to London. Now, it may not be that's not where you live, but maybe London and England is a really good market for you. That may be stretching a little bit on Craigslist rules and regulations, but I'm not positive about that, because I've just saw an ad for someone posting an ad for, there were a travel agent who was posting ads for travel to Africa, and Africa tours that she was representing, and she had them in multiple cities. But then it asks you, well, choose the area nearest to you. So let's say for me it'd be North Bay, Marin, and then it says, okay, which of these locations best fits. This is that local search angle that you're looking for. Let's say you're a travel agent, and that you would start showing up for travel agent your city. So for me, it would be I would put the biggest city near me. I live in Sebastopol, but the biggest city would be Santa Rosa. And then it says, boom, okay, what's your page title? This is where I put travel business and tourism marketing right here. And then I posted my notes about myself here. This, if you were doing HTML, whether you had someone do it for you or you did a Word document, you saved it, you would just drop it right in here, and then you click continue, and then you would post. You'd save it, and then it would send you a confirmation email immediately. You click on that, and within 15 minutes, your ad will be posted for free. So, just to wrap up on this, look, it's worldwide. You're getting free advertising, you're getting one-by-one links, which helps with your search engine optimization, and you're really getting millions and millions of people who are looking through Craigslist every day. It must be a good thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have companies like this, very smart companies, by the way, posting this. All these ads on here. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this. This is yet another way to be kind of guerrilla marketing, reinforce all the other marketing you're doing. And, when you create your ad template, and maybe you can do like the Best Bay Area Tours company did, you could create a little a template. Let me turn off my timer. A template for your ads with your pictures on the right, your headline, your graphic, your book now button, and you would just change the content to speak about the specific tour that you want to do. To see a river rafting company, like the many I've coached out here in the American River that have a trip for the North Fork of American, Middle Fork of the American, and the South Fork of the American River, you could have 3 separate ads with 3 separate featuring 3 separate rivers, so they're 3 separate tours. I would just take it and take your template, as they have done, and customize it and drop it in. And I believe your ads can run for either a week or 10 days for free, and then you just renew your ad. So that's what I've got to say for you. I really appreciate you watching this. Do me a favor, do me a couple things. If you're getting value from these videos, I would appreciate it if you would do several things. One, on my website, Travel Business Success, above and below each posting, there's a Facebook like button. If you could like it. 2, please feel free to ask your questions and make comments so that I can come up with content for future shows and help you out by answering it. And 3, I appreciate you sharing this with friends. We're all in this together, and there's a lot of tourism professionals. And one last thing in closing, I wanted to thank the many global travel professionals who responded to my last posting to help the cooks in New Zealand with suggestions on how they could help recover from the earthquake that happened in New Zealand. Whether you're like the cooks affected with recovering from a earthquake, or you've been dealing with a recession, or something else, we're all in this together. So best practices, suggestions do make a difference. Tourism Tim signing off. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.